Sounds weird to say it, but 2023 is almost here. So as we're ending 2022 right now, I want to give you 3 fundamental tips that I will be using and I will be teaching our team to think about when they run ads on both Facebook and TikTok ads for our e-commerce brand. The first tip is very simple. It's knowing your fundamentals. It seems like right now, we're kind of going back to the marketing roots. You look at the Twitter community, you look specifically at a lot of the people focusing on creatives, on UGC, etc. What they talk about is the fundamentals. It's some of the core values and beliefs that people have, like security, your sense of belonging / community, lust, desire, fear, all of these emotions that marketing is supposed to evoke within the audience. So the reason why I'm mentioning this for 2023 is because I feel like a lot of us have forgotten that over the last year. When we've been talking about, TikTok, UGC came around. What is UGC, first of all, right? People started to talk about UGC. I've started to talk about UGC on the channel, but then it's like, what do you even do with that? How do you even create good UGC? Is UGC just simply a video of somebody, showing my products on the camera, throwing it around, and that's it? Well, that's kind of how most of the UGC has been produced over the last year. When you look at most of the community, UGC is not that great, to be honest. It's like people have a hard time making a difference between an edited video and UGC. Because UGC is meant to convert. UGC is meant to show your product's features, to convert, and to get the people to buy, not to simply engage. So coming back to that, you must go back to marketing fundamentals. You must find the trigger points of your audience to tap into those with your visual content. And I'm talking here about mostly videos because moving forward, you already know we're going towards more of a video era, right? YouTube is already investing a lot into short ads. TikTok, it's all video based, and Instagram, let's not even get into that. They're all on Reels nowadays. So luckily for us marketers, it's much easier to evoke these emotions and feelings through a video than it is within a picture. So keep that in mind when running your ads and thinking about your marketing in 2022 is think about the fundamentals. Think about the emotions that you want to evoke when creating these UGC pieces. The second thing, which I feel is the most important one, is after having a conversation with a close e-commerce owner friend of mine, we were talking about mechanisms. And it seems like right now, a lot of people are taking sides. You're either Facebook or TikTok or Google. People are kind of bashing on all of the other options. Hopefully I've not come across like that on this channel so far. I always kind of preach both Facebook and TikTok, but it's really not about the mechanism, it's about the marketer. So what I mean by that is that, look, Facebook and TikTok are just means to an end. They're just a way and a platform that you use to broadcast your brand's message. So with that said, it just comes down to the marketer to adapt to the medium that these platforms offer and basically use them to your advantage. So think of Facebook as an example. And if you're just doing Facebook, you're basically building your business on top of another business's success, right? Because that's what you do. You borrow Facebook's audience. They've built a platform, they've built their own audience, and they're monetizing it and selling it over to you. If something happens to Facebook tomorrow morning, your business is probably going to crumble because you've been relying on another business to build your business. Obviously, this is part of a bigger ecosystem, and it's normal to rely on other businesses to make your own because we all use softwares, we all use tools, right? So who would I be to argue that it's not good to rely on a business? But an entity like Facebook, we've seen downward trends when it comes to the user base, especially within a younger demographic. So you'd be dumb not to look at other options and not to look into TikTok as an example to solidify your brand as a whole. So it's not about, again, the mechanism. It's just about the marketer itself. You can still get amazing results if you only use Facebook. You can still get amazing results if you only use Google. You can still get amazing results if you're just preaching TikTok. But make sure that you use a little bit of each to have just more of a solid structure. And the third tip is to put as much effort and as much of your focus on your team, both onto the creative and the media buying part of things. I feel like a personal lesson that I've learned over the last couple of months is that I've eliminated the gap between media buying and creative strategy. And for way too long, when we first started editing ad creatives for clients, it's like our media buyers were kind of doing it all. Essentially, like they're doing the media buying, but they're also kind of thinking about all the editing, and then like it becomes quite hard, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, we're still in a position where luckily actually with our systems that we've built, we've taken a lot of that load off our media buyers. They still participate in the creative strategy, not as much as they used to, in a sense that we now have systems to support them. But if you're listening to this and you're an e-commerce brand owner or a marketer, make sure that you put as much effort into both. Because media buying is still important. I hear a lot of people on YouTube, a lot of people on Twitter, what they say is that, this is all creative based. It's like 80% creative, 20% media buying. No, it's like it's 50-50. You need both. You need to be a good media buyer. You need to know what you're doing, who you're targeting. You need to be good at, setting up the pixel the right way. You need to be good at warming it up. You need to be good at all of that. Like, that's still very important and changes by the day. Like, TikTok is releasing new ad buying features every single week. They have beta features that are being launched consistently on the platform. So if you're not good at media buying, you'll never know of these features and you'll never be able to tap into them. So which is why you need a strong media buyer. But if you're not putting any emphasis on the creative side of things, you won't be able to convert because we're creative first now. It's no more about these hidden tactics, tips, and tricks. You just kind of have to be good at converting through the visual creatives. So as a recap, know your fundamentals, read the basic marketing books, as an example from David Ogilvy on all these books on advertising. Second of all is it's not about the mechanism, it's about the marketer itself. Doesn't matter if you're on Facebook, Google, or TikTok, as long as you're a good marketer, you'll know where to adapt and you'll be able to get results, which kind of ties back to the first point. It's about fundamentals. And the third point that I made right here is that you need to put as much focus and to stop bashing on creatives or media buying. They're both as equally important. For more marketing tips, Facebook ads, TikTok ads, UGC, e-commerce tips, make sure to join our free Facebook group in the description down below. And if you're an e-commerce store owner making at least $20,000 to $30,000 a month with your brand, I invite you to also check out the description below. Book in a short demo call with our team so we can see if you're a good fit to help your brand scale through paid ads, omnichannel marketing, and UGC production. On that note, make sure you check out other videos on the channel for some more useful e-commerce marketing tips, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.